Once again, you can follow me on Facebook, and also you can follow me on TikTok. On Facebook, you can get me at Mose Otieno Okumu, or as Mose Otieno Okumu, and also on TikTok you can get me at Ochuku TV 2 and also Radio Ochuku 1. What is in the public domain is that Faith Odhiambo, the former LSK president or LSK president emerita, has officially joined Linda Mwananchi. Faith Odhiambo is the Law Society of Kenya president emerita. I mean the former president of the Law Society of Kenya. She has joined Linda Mwananchi officially, and she was welcomed by Edwin Sifuna. She was welcomed by Karoli Omondi. She was welcomed by the big wigs in the Linda Mwananchi faction. And I want to tell you, Linda Mwananchi is still hosting more leaders who are vital leaders who have been rocking the airwaves in terms of political stands in the country. And news just in is that Faith Odhiambo has officially joined Linda Mwananchi faction. How relevant is Faith Odhiambo? Who is Faith Odhiambo first? Who is Faith Odhiambo? So Faith Odhiambo once rejected. There was this compensation team which was constituted by William Ruto. And this compensation team or panel comprised people like Faith Odhiambo and compensation team comprised Faith Odhiambo among other people or leaders in the country, and they were tasked to compensate victims of police brutality. And right now, Faith Odhiambo has joined Linda Mwananchi faction, which is led by none other than James Agi Boborengo, Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, Karoli Omondi, and among many other leaders like Caleb Amisi and many leaders who are behind Linda Mwananchi. Linda Mwananchi is an outfit within ODM, and it is an outfit that is now conquering the country, comprising of different communities across the country. It is my hope that this video or this live finds you in good health. It is my hope that God is, giving you all that you aspire and, pray for, and that is our happiness. Once again, I want to welcome you to the show. This is Ochuku TV. My name is Moses Otieno, and news just in is that Faith Odhiambo has joined Linda Mwananchi. In case you've forgotten, Faith Odhiambo was once the former president of the Law Society of Kenya, and she did well actually during the Gen Z uprising of June 25th, 2024. Faith Odhiambo was among the leaders who are condemning the deaths and the abductions of the Gen Zs, calling it unlawful, and that is how Faith Odhiambo rose to fame. How relevant? How is it that why do we have Faith Odhiambo joining Linda Mwananchi faction? Why is Faith Odhiambo joining the Linda Mwananchi faction? That is a question that maybe you can, in your own time, analyze it. But as things go, yesterday we talked about the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, and we dwelt on the possibilities as in why that impeachment was relevant. For now, this is the position. The entry of Faith Odhiambo in Linda Mwananchi, does it add weight or does it reduce the, you know, the intellectual benefit of it? Let me read this one. Healthy Seconds, thank you so much for being live with us today. Let me also take this opportunity for Kenyans watching abroad. Thank you so much. Those who are watching from Qatar, those who are watching from England, those who are watching from different parts of the country in Kenya here. I want to take this solemn opportunity to actually thank you for always making it here at Ochuku TV. Our main question is, or our main focus today is Faith Odhiambo. How relevant is Faith Odhiambo? Okay, Faith Odhiambo is relevant in that in all our engagements, she has been talking about the rule of law, which aligns with the principles of Linda Mwananchi. She has been talking about constitutionalism, which well aligns with Linda Mwananchi. And she has been talking about rule of law, which also aligns well with the Linda Mwananchi faction. And therefore, Faith Odhiambo find herself fitting in the values that Linda Mwananchi, you know, preach about. That is Faith Odhiambo, the person we are talking about. She once resigned when William Ruto, the president, appointed her as one of the committee members in the panel which was tasked to compensate victims of police brutality. Majority of them were Gen Zs, and that is the person of Faith Odhiambo. As president of LSK, Faith Odhiambo stood and championed for the rights of Kenyans, the rights of the young people, and Faith Odhiambo, I believe, did her best as the LSK president. You can get me on Facebook as Mose Utieno Kumu. You can also get me on Twitter at Ajay Moses. You can get me on TikTok at Ochuku TV2, and also you can get me on another channel on TikTok at Radio Ochuku 1. We are talking about matters Faith Odhiambo, and we are just saying that, yes, the Linda Mwananchi faction is surrounded by vibrant and brilliant minds. The likes of Caleb Amisi, the likes of Faith Odhiambo, the likes of Gen Z Badi, the likes of many young Kenyans and youthful Kenyans, old and young men and women who are Kenyans. Joining the Linda Mwananchi faction is a big win for the Linda Mwananchi fraternity. And so, Faith Odhiambo joining Linda Mwananchi is a big win, is a big boost, because Linda Mwananchi is focusing on capturing power. The strength of Linda Mwananchi made Gladys Wanga, the Homa Bay, the ODM chair, and also the Homa Bay governor, drop the Linda ground slogan. So Linda Mwananchi is a very big movement, a very huge movement. And people like Faith Odhiambo are going to, you know, add more value and add more weight, politically speaking. In a nutshell, Faith Odhiambo is inside Linda Mwananchi. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think the entry of Faith Odhiambo is relevant politically? Or is it not relevant? Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where. Let me know where you are watching this live from before I wind up. So news just says that Faith Odhiambo has officially joined the Linda Mwananchi faction, which is led by James Agri Bob Orengo, Edwin Sefuna, Babu Oweno, Caleb Amisi, Karoli Omondi, Richard Onyonka, among many leaders. Ruben Dolo, and many leaders who are within or who are part of the Linda Mwananchi faction. That is the position as we speak. Linda Mwananchi have been holding their rallies across the country. We also have brilliant minds like Pauline Njoroge. This lady who was once controlling the Raila Odinga secretariat for the AUC campaigns. And so we shall update you more on the trendy issues that are now happening across the country. I think I'll end it there. Until next time, or there are other people, maybe let me know. What is your thought on the entry of Faith Odhiambo in Linda Mwananchi faction? What is your point with the entry of Faith Odhiambo in the Linda Mwananchi faction? Let me know your points or thoughts before I end this particular live. We are live from Kenya. This is Suchuku TV and my name is Moses Utieno. As usual, take your time, subscribe to this channel. Take your time, comment on our previous videos and past videos because this is going to be big. Without much ado, I wish to end this live. I just wish to end this live. I'll be back for a more comprehensive analysis based on the happenings across the country. Based on the happenings across the country, we should also focus on what next after Rigathi Gachagua would have lost. What next after Rigathi Gachagua impeachment? What next after the impeachment of Rigathi? But for now, Faith Odhiambo has joined the Linda Mwananchi faction, which is led by James Orengo, Sifuna, Babu Owino, Karoli Omondi, among other bigwigs in this country. Until next time, goodbye for now. My name is Moses Utieno. Mimi nimeenda.